Yeah, Monday morning at Starbucks. I was thinking this morning about who's in control. If you want to be in control of your own life, you don't want to submit to God. You think you're smarter than God. You think you're more moral than God. God is immoral. You're better. You want to be in charge. And if you think that and you choose that, then you are not in control. The only way to be in control of your own life is to submit, to give your life to the God who created you. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but it's the way it is. I know it's the way it is. I know it's the way it is from what the Bible tells me, and I know that means nothing to a lot of you. But I also know it's the way it is because of my own life and what I've experienced. I'm an old guy and I have the opportunity to look back and say, yeah, this was right, this wasn't right. And I'm telling you, this is the way it is. You submit to God, you give yourself to Him. He puts into you, He injects you with love, joy, peace. And it has nothing to do with anything out there. It has everything to do with what's inside you. You have love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, self-control. Yeah, you have all of that within you. And then He gives you the desire for goodness, the desire for productivity, for constructive life. So then you begin to choose things that build you up, not things that tear you down. Like so many things in life is always moving. Life is never stagnant. We are either moving up or we're moving down. When we choose to have control of our own life, to do things that we want, that is the beginning of the downward spiral. And I know the people who are going to argue with me, and I don't care. What I'm telling you is true. The only way you can have control of your own life is to submit, to give it to the Creator of the universe. It's true. In my last post, I talked about the implications of taking control of your own life. There's a young woman who made a post explaining at a deeper level what that has meant in her life. Notice also that in her discussion, she treats the spirit world as, yeah, of course, it's real. And I will add that if you don't believe the spirit world exists, you are a casualty of war before you get out of bed. Listen to this young woman, please.
Here's what I love about following Jesus from someone who was a witch for 15 years. I have no denomination. I haven't found a church yet. I'm not judgmental. I don't have a religious spirit, by the way. I purely follow Jesus Christ. Firstly, how Jesus is changing me. In 2 years, I have completely transformed as a person. I am so much calmer, I am happier, I am more joyful. I've even recently learned not to react to people. The way Jesus is healing me in ways I was never healed before is incredible. Secondly, meeting actual true Christians. They're amazing. They don't judge. They are not cruel. They're not nasty. They've heard it all. They will sit with you no matter what you've done. They don't give you the bombastic side eye. They don't repeat what you say. True followers of Jesus are the best friends you'll ever make. And God will absolutely bring those people into your life. Unlike in witchcraft, where everything's a competition, and if you have an argument, your name will be in a jar on Tuesday. Or they'll go around telling all your personal business and gather people against you. But that's a conversation for another time. True followers of Jesus have a standard to uphold because they follow God. When it comes to doing the right thing and morality, they're top of the chain. These are the kind of people you need in your life. Friends that pray for you, don't pray on you. Thirdly, I love the fact that I do not live in fear or anxiety anymore the way I did in witchcraft. No, there's nobody following me around my house. No, there's nothing holding me down in my sleep anymore. No, I don't have to manifest to make my life nice. No, I don't have to keep up with spells anymore. I walk in such confidence every single day that I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. So are my kids. We're good. We're safe. We're sweet. that peace that God gives you genuinely does surpass all understanding. In witchcraft, there's no peace. It is chaos, it's carnage. Fourth, I don't have that impending sense of doom anymore, like something bad's going to happen to me. I actually look forward to the good things that God's going to do in my life. I love the way Jesus always surprises me. I have no idea what's coming in my future, and that is actually really nice. So while those tarot cards were cursing my life, Jesus comes in with blessing after blessing after blessing. Yeah, there's challenges, but he leads me correctly. Then we have the new wisdom that God gives you. Now, you may think you've got a lot of wisdom in witchcraft and New Age because there's a lot to look at. But when you start following Jesus, he opens your eyes to things you will never have seen before. He gives you visions, he gives you ideas, he gives you prompts, he gives you so much insight into something you would have even considered before. A lot of the wisdom that comes from me isn't me. I'm actually not all that smart. God will actually work through you as well. I love to see what God's going to do next. Genuinely. I have no idea. I take my hands off. I no longer have to worry about things. I'm actually protected against the demonic without having to do spells to do that every 5 minutes. I love following Jesus because he is who he says he is, and everything he says to do in that Bible works in your daily life. Jesus comes through on his word every single time. He will never let you down, and that's something you'll only experience when you meet him. So if you want my advice, let him into your life. It will be the best thing you ever do.